and opinions of your boy Derrick are those of the host and does not necessarily reflect that of the Nighthawk Network or the views and opinions of its associate members. Viewer and listening discretion is advised.
Hey, bitches.
No, shorty, I got this one. I'm your boy Derrick, and it's time for the remix.
Once again, coming to you live from Baltimore, Maryland, it's the remix with your boy Derrick. Now let's talk about it.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the remix. I'm your boy Derrick. Hope everybody's doing well. Happy Wednesday to everybody. I'm just here chilling. Was thinking about some. Been going through some things here lately, but you know what? Nevertheless, God is good. I'm pressing forward. Um, you know, still have my moments, but that's that thing called life. So I'm like, okay, am I the best? No, I'm just okay. Gonna chill. I hope everything's going well for you guys. We're here shortly. I will be going on a hiatus for the remix with your boy Derrick. We start season 2. You know, haven't come up with when I'm gonna do all of this, but it will be done. And when I'm coming back, I'm actually gonna be while I'm away, I'm actually gonna be looking for a co-host. So when I come back with the remix, it'll be your boy Derrick, the remix 2.0 or whatever. Just to spice things up. I'm thinking that now, but by the time I come back and come back around to that, I'll probably think of something entirely different. You feel me? And so yeah, my day. I had an appointment this morning. Turned out pretty good. Met my neighbor downtown, and then the rain just came like it was just mad at every goddamn body. But I was like, okay, I'm here for it. So I had a pretty decent day. Got some things done. Of course, Helene is getting ready for her big show on September the 4th. Tickets will go back on sale again on Friday, August the 28th, and I'm gonna let you guys know because there are a lot of people who reserve tickets. But anyway, when the tickets go back on sale, I will let you guys know, ASAP. So you guys could, if you guys didn't get a ticket the first go around, you have an opportunity to do just that. So we're grateful for that. Um, I don't know. I'm like, well, I got. I mean, what we're going to discuss today is just a fun topic. I like to hear people's opinions. Um, on some of the things that we're going to talk about. Here, well, I guess you guys are looking like, damn, he ain't got on a hat. No, I don't have on a hat. I decided to do something just a tad bit different. I do have a whole damn head, and maybe an eggy lump or whatever. Um, I, thank God this is not Vigo, because you can't drink on the camera, can't smoke on the camera. But this is what I need y'all to do for me real quick. I'm a now I'm gonna do this. No, I'm gonna figure that out. I'm gonna figure that out. I have to figure out. Well, when I'm on there, I can. I'm talking to myself, yo. I work for myself, so if you ever see me talking to myself, I'm having a staff meeting, so don't be alarmed. Okay. So That's on September 4th from 5 to 9 at 2601 Pennsylvania Avenue at the church spot. It's a hall rental place. On that evening, we're going to be blessed. My niece is going to be doing all my decorations for me. It's going to be, I'm looking forward to it. It's my very first day party that I'm having, but we will be having them monthly, every first Saturday of the month. I'm praying that that I'll be able to use the same venue, but if not, you guys have enough notice, you know, before the event. But I know that they'll be held every first Saturday of the month. It's called Lane Hologram Presents Pride 365 Day Party. The one in October is going to be Pride 365 70s Day Party. So we're gonna have a 70s theme. We're giving out little trinkets for the best 70s costume. Having a little fun. All of the entertainers will be doing 70 inspired music, meaning that they may do a song. As long as the song was made in the 70s, they may be able to do the song, but the remake of the song. So, we're gonna get down with that. I'm kind of excited about that, but I'm really excited about the first one, which is, excuse me, y'all. I'm really excited about where's my head? About the one on the fourth is my first one. I'm excited. It's gonna be great. Mm, excuse. You would think I had some pepper or something. What the hell am I? See, if I know one thing, if anybody want to help me come over here and clean up this studio, that would be greatly appreciated. So, I do need to organize my studio a tad bit better than what is organized, honey. I need everything in its place, in the place for everything. I'm probably gonna, jeez, probably gonna hang up some of these paintings, because actually I'm actually gonna have a showing, a private showing of some of my paintings. Um, Let me come up with the date. I mean, it's a possibility in the atmosphere that I may be moving soon, so it's a possibility that the the private showing won't even be here. When I say private, yes, it'll be people that I'm sending invitations to. Because I ain't need to send an invitation to somebody who don't have any intention or any thought on about, girl, y'all play them games. Don't play them games. Somebody, so if you gonna invite somebody somewhere to purchase something, invite somebody that's gonna purchase something, girl. It's not, girl, this business. It ain't personal. Okay. So yeah, I don't have. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited about. I'm always excited. I was very proud of Helena for through all that we're going through. She showed up Monday, had a fabulous show. I want to thank all of my guests, KT, D Light, Leah Michelle Adams Blue, uh, or maybe Blue Adams, well, something like that. Of course, Miss Inferno. My niece Jamita, she was up on it. All those are going to be performers at the show on September the 4th. They were on the show on Monday with Helena. It was a good show. If you didn't get a chance to see it, go back. It's in the archives. Go back. I'll go back on my page for Monday, and you get an opportunity to see it. Make some comments. It was a great show. I was very proud of everybody. Everybody was, besides Helena. Everybody was very professional. We got to talk a little bit about the drag world, and then one of the young men who watched the show. I mean, me and him, I've known him for a long while. I haven't really, I know him, but I don't know him like, you know, we cookie crunch girlfriends and we go out every Wednesday. I mean, I know him. He's a wonderful guy. I'm Tommy Jackson. He was on the show. I mean, I most definitely enjoyed his input. Hopefully here soon he'll be. This thing is getting on my damn nerves. Y'all know how my damn mouth is. Where you? Oh, I got the damn thing upside down. Look, put off, but ooh, thank you, Jesus. That thing was trying my nerves, honey. I gotta check out my desktop and see how loud the music is. So I do this thing on Beagle, but I haven't been able to do it because my tablet is over my niece has, and that's what I usually play my music on. But what I'm going to try to do is I'm gonna try to yeah, after the show I'll hit somebody up and see how good they'll be able to hear the music if I have to play the music my computer compared to which were coming through my computer speakers compared to coming through my speakers that I have back there. 'Cause, I don't. Well, I guess I could hear the music if I had another device. Mm. So that means I have to have three devices. Mm. You gotta do what you gotta do. You feel me? So I'm trying to figure out what the hell. Did Oh, when I got finished in my apartment this morning, me and my neighbor went down looked at the market and chatted. The rain was coming down and it wasn't taking pity on no damn body. How the Miss Rain was there to eat it up. I'm trying to tell you. Of course, I can never start a show or end the show without thanking my wonderful sponsors, Nighthawk Network Big Ups, which I am a part of. Um, hey bitches and the remix with your boy Derrick. Is one of the sponsors, Eric Buckner, and of course, our newest sponsor, the Washington Consulting Group. Big ups to you, Reverend Dr. Jamie Washington, who has been a guest on the show. We're going to welcome him back again, and this time, hopefully, when he comes back, he'll be coming back with his partner, Reverend Sam Officer. So, I just want to do something a little different on both shows. If you guys have any, hey baby, how are you? Um, that's one of the performers, Miss Veronica Samo. She's one of the performers who will be there on the 4th. So, we're going to do a little something. So I'm excited. Like I said, I thank all of my guests who were on the show on Monday. That was a cute show. It was a Kiki, Miss Helena's first show back. So we did a little Kiki, little something over there. Um, and I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about so now we might have a problem. I'm trying to figure out where in the hell. Yeah, I got to clean up that because I don't know what the hell. Excuse me, I don't know what the hell I did with my whistle. But as most of I just went through the transitioning of my oldest brother. You guys know that. Like I said again and again and again, I cannot thank you guys enough for all your prayers, all of your texts, all of your words of comfort. They were great for me now, and I really really needed them. And let me tell you, I'm glad that you guys were there for me. But I wanted to talk to you guys on the realms of let me say this first. Mourning is an individual process. I'm trying to tell you. Listen to what I'm telling you. I'm giving you some fact. Mourning is an individual. Do not ever, man, sir, boy, girl, whomever you are, don't ever allow anybody to come in your space and tell you how you're supposed to mourn, how long, or how don't. Mm-mm. That thing right there is a sure enough, straight up, bona fide individual thing. You know. So take your time with that. I think I can say this. I'm grown. I say what the fuck I want. People tell me I got to slow down a little bit because of YouTube. Blah blah blah. Okay, that everybody know this mouth is very colorful. It's nothing new to it, honey. Nothing at all. But I'll say this. At the age of 55, honey, this is just my opinion, and I'm entitled to my opinion. So whatever. Listen to what I'm telling you. Right? When my brother celebration life service on Sunday, when I tell you it was the worst service that I've ever been to in my life. Honey, tell your mother, your brother, your sister, your cousin, whomever, please get shit right. Because if you Listen, girl, when I was at that service, honey, I was thanking Jesus the whole time. Listen here, honey. Because I could have snatched the new growth, girl. And I thank Jesus every day, but I was really thanking Jesus on Sunday. Not only was I thanking him for that, I was thanking him because, honey, jail is not the place for me, period. Out of respect for my brother, I kept it cheap. But who, girl, if I could have, but I did. So, I'm still, and that personally didn't help my process it all in any damn way. Uh, but honey, honey, motherfucking, honey. Um, I, as the son, he don't ever have to worry about dealing with his wife ever, ever, motherfucking ever, whew, in life. Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. So, bitch, I talked to my sister today, who's also a designer, and I don't know if people aren't into the fashion world, and I think it's something that I taught my sister a long time ago. But anyway, um, as a designer, seamstress, tailor, blah, whatever you want to call me, honey, bitch, if you want to call me shit, it don't matter. We don't. Me, and I know my sister don't. We don't. As a designer, it's not cute. We make the point. We don't go behind people. Um, who was the original designer, the original seamstress. And let me tell you first and foremost. Let me tell you why. Give you a little insight on this side of fashion. First of all, if there's anything, is there anything wrong with your garment, ma'am and or sir? Take it back to the fuck who made it. Because what you're not realizing is by you bringing it to me, girl, I didn't make it, and I'm going to charge you. You take it back to the person who made it, they shouldn't charge you. Why? Because they fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's just not proper etiquette for me to go behind somebody else who sold it. And to me, it doesn't make sense if somebody sold you something and they fuck it up. Then you should go back to them for them to fix it. I don't know. I don't go behind somebody who made a mistake on the original garment. Now, what I will do if somebody like made you something, then you fucked up the zipper or whatever, blah 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 blah. I'll put a zipper in something, but I'm not gonna go behind somebody who made something because my thing is if they made it and they messed it up and it didn't fit you, whatever the case may be, which I don't understand because if you go to a final fit, we're not gonna get into all that. But honey, if they messed it up, go back to them to fix it up because if you don't, what you're gonna do is you're paying money for their fuck up. Girl, take it back to them money. I can't. I mean, I only got. I'm gonna say this. Take it back to them. If it's next time, don't use it. But if you insist on using it, oh well, I can't check. Right now, Derrick, Helene Smith, Helene Autogram, blah blah blah. I don't go behind. I don't go behind other designers and fix shit. Sorry. I mean, now if you get a ripping something or something like that, then yeah. But as far as correcting something that they messed up from the get go, girl, no, I'm not the one. Honey. Call me a bitch, call me a itch, call me anything you wish. But that's not what I do. That's not what I do. Let me see. Let me see. Sometimes I get on it. Hey, road, what's going on? So that's not what I do. I don't go behind other designers and fix their fuck ups. Like I say, if you have a little slit or something or whatever, I can do that off a zipper. Now, if a zipper fall out and it's due to the designer, no, I'm not going to know. Anything that's messed up due to the designer, I will not fix. Anything that messed up and you fucked it up. Like for instance, if you had a split and you stepped on it and your hem fell out, or you had a split in your dress and you made a mistake and ripped the dress up further, yeah, that. Excuse me, I'll do that. But I'm not. I don't make it a point to go behind and fix any other designer's work because if they messed up the work, I think you should take it back to them to fix the work. That's just a little bit of designer etiquette, okay? We don't any well, I can say I know I don't. I'm not going behind A B C D E F and G. You can pay them 2,500, 1,500, 2,000, 100, whatever, 300, 400 to make your gown, and it's not what you want, and I'm not gonna fix it, girl. Take it back to that bitch who made it, okay? Don't bring it to me because you're spending money that you shouldn't have to. They fucked it up. Make her fix it. Let me stop. But no, I don't. I don't. That's not. I've never been like that. I've never made it a point to go behind another designer and fix their mistakes. I mean, me and my sister was talking today, and she showed me something, and I was like, she was like, first of all, I said, yeah, I know. First of all, we don't go behind no designers to fix the shit, but it was a gown, but God knows it looked more like a damn bed. Anyway, let me shut the hell up, cause this mouth. As my son said, yes, mother, your mouth is rather colorful. Okay, it is what it is, honey. Just happy still to be living in the land of the living. Come on here, somebody. That's just There's this song I listened to while I was in Virginia. And y'all know if I turn on music, which I wish Facebook would get off of their good for nothing, do nothing, and allow people to play music on their page. It would make it so much easier for me. Like I said, I haven't been on Bigo at all um, this week, but I'm gonna check something out a little later and see how the volume of the music coming from my computer, how does that equate with somebody on the other end listening um, to the music, so I can get back to doing that. And I really wasn't, no disrespect, but I really wasn't in the space on Monday to do gospel therapy. I just got back Sunday night because, girl, I don't know. It was a ploy, bitch. Because my brother's funeral wasn't until 3 o'clock on a Sunday, girl. Anyway, yeah, that. So we got back home about 9. I got back home about 9:30, 10 o'clock Sunday night, and I really did my best to try to. I knew I wasn't gonna make gospel therapy because I left my tablet in my niece's car, which is one of the gadgets, as we call them, that I use to help me help me with the show. So I'm calling my niece tonight, so hopefully I'll have my oh goodness. Oh yeah, we went. But anyway, so I might even I might I'll probably wait and do everything starting Monday because I need to make sure I got some other little things in order as well. So everything's been going. I'm taking it one day at a time. Um, I'm in the process of moving from this humble abode, and I don't know how that's gonna work. Child, whew, it's gonna be something to behold. Me move. Look, child, you know how I made this thing. I'm sure I was gonna put it on last night, but I didn't. But it's cute, right? Y'all know it's been on the mannequin forever, but it's like gives me all this fluff and all this flair and all the stuff that I wanted y'all to actually see it. Maybe I need to find out which way to shit. This is a lot of damn tuba coming to you. I'm trying to figure out. Okay. We'll see. Yeah, that's how we're gonna do that. Okay, now I did all that. We still did the damn thing. Y'all give me a second. Shit, y'all know your price that belong to you. At least I'm on the damn tree. Okay? Because actually, I tried it on the other day. Because actually, I was supposed to take it to Georgia when I went, but because I was traveling, this is a lot of damn thing to be put in a damn suitcase. But this is the finished product of my choo-choo. Y'all see it? Yeah, nice and fluffy. Choo-choo by Luna, honey. Nice and fluffy. Look at it. Look. This is my Pride 365 choo-choo. So it'll probably be one of this, which is going to be a very first for me. It'll be one of the staple 365 garments. But I will say that for every show we have, I'm not speaking for my guests. That's not their thing. But for every show I have, since the day party is entitled Pride 365, I will be wearing some kind of a garment. Now listen, I want y'all to listen carefully because I don't want y'all to get it wrong. I'll be wearing some kind of a garment which will entail some of them will entail all of the pride colors. Some shows you'll see me and I'll just have on a garment that will y'all gotta excuse me because my room this studio is junky, but I gotta get some kind of order up in here. Or I'll be wearing a garment with one of the pride colors in it at every show. So that's kind of something that keep me busy with keep my sewing machine busy anyway. So yeah, that's what's going on in my life. Like I said, September 4th, boom, boom, boom. Playing Hologram presents Pride 365 Day Party, 5 to 9. I'm so excited about that. I'm excited about the cast that's gonna be there and performing with me, and it's be a monthly thing every first Saturday of the month. But what we're gonna get ready to do is we're gonna get ready to take a commercial break, and when we come back, this is what we're gonna talk about. You know, when we come back from this commercial, we're talking about this TV shows remakes. We're gonna talk about TV show remakes, the ones we liked. Well, I'll bring them up and you tell me if you liked them, if you didn't like them. Because me personally, being a TV buff myself, some TV shows, I'll tell you when I get back. We're going to take this commercial break, and we'll be right back to the remix with your boy Derrick. What's up?
Hey, bitches.
And now, once again, from the iconic city of Baltimore, we bring you season 2 of Helena Hologram. Hey, bitches, let's talk about it. The views and or opinions expressed here on Game Time Audible is that of the host and or guests, and does not necessarily reflect those of the Nighthawk Network or its affiliates. Viewer and listening discretion is advised.
All right, all right, all right. Here I am. Welcome back to the remix with your boy Derrick. I'm that boy Derrick. What's up? What's up, y'all? Yeah, so I was thinking that. Okay, let me tell you what got me on the wanted to talk to y'all about TV show remix because I've been on this binge here late, but on this binge for today's Wednesday. I think I started it Monday. I've been on this original Fantasy Island binge, and that brought me to wanting to ask you guys questions about shows that have been remade, and what are you guys' opinions about it? And if you guys got some shows that were remade and you want to bring up and we can discuss, um, the first one, the first show that has a remake that I want to discuss with you guys. Let me see something that I want to discuss with you guys is this one right here. I hope I spelled it right. What do you guys? What is you guys' opinions on that show? I'm waiting. So, what is you guys' opinion on the remake of Charm? Because I personally, mm-mm, I personally, me, your boy Derek, don't like it at all. I mean, I guess it's made for a newer generation, but damn, the show ain't that damn old. I mean, how old is Charm? We will find out. I'm my own research bitch. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. When? Wait a minute. When was the original Charmed TV series made?
The air date of the first episode of Charmed was October 7th, 1998.
Okay, 1998. Ooh, cool. That was 20 years ago. God damn. But like I said, we're talking about Charmed, the remake of the original, which was done. First original air date was October the 7th, 1998. Do you or don't you like that shows we make? See, I love the original, and I guess one of the reasons why I don't like the remake is because it's not connected to the original charm. And maybe I'm anal for that. That was funny, what? But I think remakes should be connected to the original in some way, shape, or form, and this one is not. I mean, in my opinion, if they was gonna do a remake of the Charm or whatever, I think they should have did it with. I won't get her name right. I think they should have did it with Piper boys, her children, and any of the, and even if any of the other sisters had children, they could take take a child from each sister, and they could become a child. But I don't like it because it is, like I said, it's not. It's to me, it's no way connected to the original charm in any way, shape, or form, and that was the main reason. I ain't gonna lie, that was the main reason why I didn't like. I just think if you're gonna do a remake or something, um, it should be have some sort of connection to the original, because then if not, it's like, you know, I mean, let's hypothetically speaking, if they did a remake of the Beverly Hillbillies, the only way to successfully do a remake of the Beverly Hillbillies, if you had like, which would be awesome, is like you had the grandkids of the Drysdales and the grandkids of the Clampets, all of them living in their grandparents' house, carrying on. The mischief would but it would be different now because the grandkids are probably a little more versed in living in Los Angeles than Granny and them. So yeah, I didn't, and I said, I didn't like it because it was not connected at all. Now this one right here, I don't, I don't think I would really call it um a remake more than I would call it um, an extension of the original show, because it's called, Full House. They did a thing called Fuller House. Now that was kind of cool, kind of corny, but I mean it was cool. But I could connect. I There was a connection. Um, Full House and Fuller House had a connection because technically it was almost the exact same damn people. Um, Maybe minus the twins. Was the twins in this? I don't think so. But anyway, but 90% of the cast were original cast members. So I kind of like, the way that they went with that. Um, what do you guys think? Did you think the continuation or the remake of Full House? How do you? I mean, I could, if I were to give it a grade, Full House remake, I would give it probably. I probably could give it. I probably would give it a B. Now, Charmed, that remake, I probably would give it a D. That was, you're not, you're not, you're not. I mean, that's like, I mean, let's think of movies. If they did a remake of Carrie, but to me, it would have to be her daughter or her granddaughter. So yeah, that's how I think. So that didn't. Full House, I probably give a B for as far as their remake quality. Charm, I give you a D. Girl, you lucky you didn't get an E, but I think a lot of people like you. I'll give you that. But as far as being a remake, girl, mm-mm, mm-mm. So yeah, I'll give Full House a B for their remake. You guys got any shows that had remakes and you got opinion? Now, one show that I didn't watch, but like I told you guys, I've been on this Fantasy Island kick. Um, and somebody told me that well, I haven't seen. I'm gonna stop playing with y'all. I'm actually going to go and look at. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. And that's why I get Full House a B, um, which is good because they continue the story. Some of the original people were apart, so that one was like, yeah, I got you. But Charm, girl, you lost me, girl. I don't know what's going on, girl. Like I said, I haven't. When I finish here, I'm probably gonna go and watch Fantasy Island, the new one that everybody's talking about. Because I've been telling everybody I've been on this Fantasy Island binge, and everybody's like, um, the new one. No, I'm watching the original one, and it blew my mind. I will share this with you guys. I was watching it, and I was looking at some of the people that was on there. It would blow your mind. Of course, well, not of course, because you wouldn't know if you wasn't a Fantasy Island watch. Jimmy Walker was on there. He played JJ on Good Times. Had a bit on there. The lady who plays Mother Winslow on Family Matter was on there. Um, and this one I saw today, which actually blew my mind. Sherman Helmsley, who played George Jefferson, and Lenny Kravitz's mother, who played Helen Willis. Those two were on the same show, and they ended up sparking a love interest, but was kind of like weird to me because television thing you think is you're only gonna be George and Louise, but yeah, they had a little love interest going on. I said, okay, bitch, because George Jefferson most definitely was kind of like the Jefferson kind of like typecast him because I mean if you look at Amen, I mean he wasn't rich and all that, but his demeanor and his action as a deacon was probably the same damn demeanor and action that he had as playing George Jefferson. Anything he did, you always saw George Jefferson in it. So those who were on Fantasy Island, they had some wonderful guests on there. They had Lucy Arnaz, of course, the most ultimate female comedian of all time, Miss Lucille Ball. Her daughter Lucy Arnaz was on there. It has been it has been good, and I was actually watching the show, and I looked at it, and I was like, okay, when you start with season one, everything is like so Hawaiian, and all the little Hawaiian girls and all the little sexy Hawaiian boys. Okay, okay, bitch, don't play with it. Lay with it on. Here we go. If you lay with it, we can do everything. Um, and as the show progressed, they started having some Caucasian ladies and some ladies of colors, doing a little hula dance, which when I was growing up I really didn't pay attention to, but I found that to be very intriguing. And then you started seeing more people of color um, as part of the island people, so I give them props for that because they was bringing um, showing a little diversity. Um, we're gonna talk about Fantasy Island for a minute. Y'all gotta excuse me, okay? When was the original Fantasy Island aired? This thing say Fantasy Avenue. Ain't that a bitch? When was the original Fantasy Island aired?
1978.
Ooh, good.
According to the New York Times, the original Fantasy Island ran for 7 seasons from 1978 to 1984 on ABC, making, as Sanchez put it, wish fulfillment a cultural phenomenon. A 1998 revival, starring Malcolm McDowell as the new Mr. Rourke, lasted only 1 season.
Ooh. Wait a minute. I gotta read this. So, you telling me is this the? Don't tell me this is the third damn remake. Let me find out. How many remakes of Fantasy Island are there? I'm thinking. So they say this one was done with William McDowell in 19. God damn it, 19 something. Oh, so that, but I don't. Like I said, and then it started showing some diversity, and then I put on my page today I think it was the day yesterday. You know, I was sitting here watching and child for the whole goddamn time I watching Fantasy Island when I was growing up. I thought Mr. Rourke damn suit was white. That bitch is just as off white as the hell I am African American. Do you hear me? And I put that on my page, and one of my homeboys said, "Well, yeah, I thought it was white when I had a black and white TV." I said, "Oh, he tried me." But anyway, because you had a color TV and thought the thing was white. But I guess when you, well, to my defense, when you growing up and you really don't, you know, a lot of black people wasn't wearing off white shit. You think everything white. But anyway, so that was something. And then I started through all the seasons, and I got to the season where they added a girl to the cast along with Tattoo, and then I went further on to the season. When did Tattoo get fired from Fantasy Island?
According to Screen Rant, Hervé was fired before the 1983-1984 season, but the cancellation of Fantasy Island soon followed Villachez's dismissal. Rosalind Sanchez told The Wrap that the new Fantasy Island will not give Elena Rourke her own version of Tattoo because of creative liberties the reboot is taking to update the series for 2021.
Oh, so I wonder is this Elena? Also, the new Fantasy Island don't have. Well, when Fantasy Island ended, it didn't have a tattoo because the guy who played Mr. Belvedere ended up being Mr. Walk's assistant, which I had forgot all about, um or either I never watched it when he came on because I know when he came on, instead of his big ass running up the steps, honey, he had this little bell he pushed that rang the church bell because you know Miss Tattoo ran up the steps and they say, ding ding ding. This nigga, the new Mr. Walker sister, he don't even say the play. He just ring the damn bell and walk up to Mr. Walker and say, "Good morning, Mr. Walker." I said, "Well, all right, goddamn it, Tattoo, they used your little ass. They really did." And the sad thing about it is, if people don't know, Tattoo, he was replaced by Mr. Belvedere in the final season. So Mr. Belvedere only played one season. Later in the series, grew demanding honey. Tattoo was the man. He said, "I want to make the same goddamn money the star making. I want to make the same money Mr. Walker making." This is what, girl, guess what? One thing is for certain. He like actually lost his job on the final season. Child, Tattoo. They say Tattoo was flirting with the women on the. Child, I said, "Well, all right, honey. Well, you do what you do, honey. Ain't nobody mad but the devil. Praise the Lord, honey." They say they said Miss Tattoo was flirting with the girls. So have any of you guys seen? Oh, let's talk about this remake. Have any of you guys? And I know most of you guys have any of you guys seen the new generation Dynasty? What do you guys? Let me go back for a second. You know what? I wonder is the new. Should I ask? Yeah, I'm gonna ask. God damn it! I wonder is the new version of Fantasy Island ever going to incorporate a gay person's fantasy? Who good that would be? Incorporate mine, honey. I'll go ahead. I'll be my own actor, honey, and you can incorporate mine, honey. My own fantasy, honey. Yes, honey. Miss, not mine, not Derrick, Elena. Go on that bitch with her fantasy, honey. Ooh, child. My fantasy is going to be the host of Helena's Review, Male Review. Yes, honey. I'll be the host of all. Ooh, child. Oh, let me stop, honey. So, I'm gonna have to watch the new Fantasy Island and see what that's giving. What do you guys have? Any you guys have any insight on Dynasty? Me, um, I don't. The new Dynasty. I never
New episodes of Dynasty will air on Friday and on August 27th on CW, WNUV at 9 p.m.
see. I don't. I don't know if I'm gonna find out right now because I don't know how. Okay, how is the new dynasty connected with the old dynasty? Or they call it reboot. Okay, and I'm gonna be politically correct from now on. The reboot. We're gonna find out right now. The new dynasty is based in Atlanta, while well, we know the original was based. We're gonna show you the difference. It's based in Denver. It felt like Atlanta was a realistic location of the family to be based out of. I don't, I don't necessarily agree with that, but I'm also not the motherfucker who made the shoe either. Sharing that when he met with the Chaperos, they weren't winded to the location of Denver. Well, we know that, but I'm trying to figure out if anybody on the remix is connect. But my thing is, if you do any kind of a reboot, I think a reboot need to, and this is just me, the reboot needs to be connected to the original in some way, shape, or form, because then that is just another damn show. Dynasty is coming back to television in the form of a younger, sexier, sassier CW series. In anticipation of the fall debut, the cast and creators of the CW Dynasty addressed the press for the first time on Wednesday at a Television Critics Association press tour in Beverly Hills for a well received panel about the differences and similarities to the original. Okay, here we go. Here we go. You see the word dynasty and you like, oh, yes. Yeah, I mean, bitch, come on. Us dynasty children, honey. Well, I'm an old school, honey. So bitch, I love me some motherfucking dynasty, honey. Them legendary cat fights, bitch. And there was not a show on television at the time when Miss Dynasty came out that had legendary cat fight. Miss Dallas, you was cute, girl. Yes, you was cute, girl, but you didn't have them motherfucking knockdown, drag out cat fights that Miss Crystal and Miss motherfucking Alexis had, honey. Bitch City, honey. Yes, girl. Okay, I'm sorry. I got excited, honey. Started telling y'all a little bit about the original Dynasty that most of you probably don't know nothing about, honey. Let's talk about it, honey. Yes, honey, the original Dynasty. I give him that props, honey. Mr. Steven with his sexy self. Yes, honey, he was the gay son. Back then, honey, before it was fashionable, honey, they had somebody on prime time television. Well, I'm old school. Well, I will be correct. I stand to be corrected because years ago they had this wonderful show called Soap that had a gay character. So anyway, um, Elizabeth Gills who played Fallon Carrington. Oh, well, okay, but that's connected because Fallon, Miss Fallon was in the original. Okay, in the moderate reboot, recalling when the script first landed in her lap, the cast and executive producer Schwartz and Savage. Okay, we don't need to know about all that. Okay, what else can be different? More original characters will appear in the. Oh, bitch. Okay, that's cute. I might have to watch her. Aside, Alexis is gonna be in the reboot. Okay, I might have to watch this. I'm gonna tell you this. If I had did the reboot of Dynasty, I would have did it one or two ways. I would have either made them older, hey grandson, or I would have started their life leading up to the Dynasty. But anyway, aside from the core cast based on the original Dynasty characters, the team plans to bring back some more familiar faces, namely Alexis, who was originally played by Joan Collins, who everybody knew that bitch. All in due time, short sets. Okay. The original Dynasty was homophobic, deceived that virgin world. Be far from that. Blake Carrington shows son Stephen James. Okay, no, okay, okay. The relationship between Blake, blah, 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 blah. Oh, Chad, whatever. So, I mean, that's kind. I guess that's cute. What's up, Tracy? How are you, my brother? Um. Okay, grandson. We're here talking about shows that have been rebooted, and the first one I asked everybody about, and what were your thoughts about it? Um, what are you? And if you've seen it, I mean, what are you guys thoughts on the reboot of Charm? Me myself hated it. Like I said earlier, I think if anybody does a reboot of any show, it needs to be connected to the original show some way, somehow. And for me, in order for it to be classified as a reboot. Charmed, if I was going to grade you, this is just my opinion, that's why it's my fucking show, okay? Um, I give you a D. I really do. Sorry. Sorry. Girl, you got to do better. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? From an A to an E? No, from an A to an F. Well, I'm sorry, Charles. I give you an E. From an A to an F. What would you guys? Charm did not. The reboot did nothing for me at all. No shade. Instead of them doing a reboot, they should have brought the original charm. You know, I really do think some of those old shows can hold up to bringing some of those shows back on primetime television. I think there are some shows. Bitch, let me tell you something. Honey. Say what you want, think what you will, honey. You could bring I Love Lucy reruns back on primetime TV today, bitch, and people will watch it. Even the young generation. Girl, talk what you want. Mother knows things. Okay. So I give Charm. I give Charm a D. I'll give it a D, a low D, high E. Yeah. I didn't that reboot, in my opinion, was horrible because nobody from the Charmed reboot was connected to the original Charm at all. Boo! Full House connection, Fuller House. I'm all for it. I give that. I give that a high B, a B plus. I will. That now that right there, Full House turned into Full House. Now I could, yeah. I messed with that. That was hot. Yeah. I think the creators and the producers or whomever did that um, did an excellent job. Now, honey, we talking about the reboot. And this one right here, I'm ready to talk about. Y'all can disagree with me all you want. I don't care. And this reboot right here, tens across the mother board. I'm sorry. There's nothing you Trace, I don't like when they reboot classic. It never measure up to the original. Yeah, and it never measure up. And then to me, and I know y'all, but if this bitch don't say, if this bitch say this one more time, there's no damn connection. I mean, you'll get me to watch a reboot if there is some kind of a connection between the original show and the reboot. But most of these reboots, they're not connected. They're not connected to the original show at all, in any way, shape, or form. And Charmed, you were a prime example of that. You sucked. Now, honey, say what you want, say what you will. Fuller House, I give you a B plus. You guys, you went from Full House to Fuller House, you know, which was awesome. It showed you guys progression, showed you from A to B. I give you guys a B plus. Now this right here, honey, this motherfucking show right here, you can say what you want. This motherfucking show right here, you get tens. Look at me. That's my next binge I'm going on. Will and Grace. Tens, tens, tens across the mother and the father boy. I am there. I'm in like Flynn when I watched the reboot of Will and Grace. You want to show all you directors out there, producers and blah blah, like EPs, executive producers. You want to model your reboot off a show that was rebooted the correct way, bitch. Will and Grace gave me what I want, when I want it, how I want it, and where the hell I wanted it at. They get tens across the motherfucking board, honey. Bitch, you ain't even got to step on the runway. Just show up on a TV screen. Bam. A plus, 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 plus. If they had an Academy Award of the reboot, bitch, Will and Grace would be winning across the board. Yes. They came back, honey, with vengeance. And they let you know, bitch, if you're going to do a reboot, this is how you do a reboot. We're going to take a commercial break, and I want y'all, we come back, we're going to talk about the reboot of Will and Grace. I want some of y'all to give me, I love your opinions, but my mind is made up. I'm on my way. Yeah, we not, that show right there. I agree with you about Will and Grace. It's something that always stays true to whatever message. And you know what? And you know what, Tracy? That's y'all know I come up with the weirdest damn topics. But and that's what it is about me. They came back in their original, authentic self. I'm sorry. This is just my opinion. If you don't have the original cast, or at least 90% of the original cast, bitch, it don't do it for me. And even if you don't have a large portion of the original cast, you at least have to have the reboot. But to me, it ain't a reboot. Will and Grace, I get excited about them bitches. Will and Grace at this particular point in time in my life is the ultimate, is the reboot of reboots. When we come back from this commercial break, we're gonna talk about Will and Grace. I thank my brother Tracy. He made a very point. They were relevant. The same characters, and they was just as relevant in this time as Tracy. You got me so okay. We're gonna take this commercial break with the remix with your boy Derrick, and we're gonna come back and finish talking about the reboot. We're talking about Will and Grace. We'll be right back.
Bitches.
No, shorty, I got this one. I'm your boy Derrick, and it's time for the remix.
Once again, coming to you live from Baltimore, Maryland, it's the remix with your boy Derrick. Now let's talk about it.
Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk.
We're not asking for your permission. We're not seeking your approval. We're claiming what's ours in the name of our ancestors. We are their answered prayers. This is more than a movement. This is a revolution. Black innocence. What are yours today?
Hey, what's up? Welcome back to the remix. I'm your boy Derrick. What's going on? We're having a wonderful time. Thank you all for being here again. I always have to give out mad respect to my sponsors, which is the Nighthawk Network, um, Eric Buckner, and of course my newest sponsor, Washington Consulting Group. Big ups to you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, what we talking about, guys? We're talking about a reboot of TV shows, and I'm gonna be nice and I'm gonna recap the ones we've already talked about. Okay, okay, and I want your opinion on. Do you think it was a yay or a nay? Charm, you know that was rebooted. Let me tell you something. My opinion, hated it. There was nothing that connected it to the original charm in any way, shape, and form. So therefore, I would give between an A to an F. I would give it a D. And let me do this, Miss Helena, girl. Why is you all up? This ain't your show, bitch. Okay. So and that's just my opinion. That's why I'm asking you guys, what you think. Where are you at with the reboot of Charm? I give it a D. But then my qualification for reboot may be different from yours. But we're going on my qualifications, okay? It's my damn show, okay? Okay, reboot number two. And Tracy, look at it. I mean, and I mean, man, you kind of like mindset is kind of like the same when it comes to reboots. I mean, I just think a reboot need to be connected to the original show somehow. I don't care if somebody's grandchild, somebody's child, that's or whatever. That that, that that's they not connected in any way, shape, and form. D, sorry, girl. Now, Full House to Fuller House. Now, I would give them their props. I would give them probably a B, um, or A minus. I would, because they have like 90% of the cast. DJ. So I would give them because that's to me that's a reboot. It is totally connected to. Excuse me, y'all. It's totally connected to the original show. You can connect the original Full House to Fuller House. They are connected. Your opinion? Agree, disagree. That's what we're here for. Talk to me, bitches. Okay. So yeah, I would give Fuller House a B plus to a minus. I give them their props. They did the damn thing. Yeah, they did. Now right here, audience, and we not recapping no more, girl. Y'all gonna have to watch rewatch the show, honey. It's on YouTube and Facebook. You go on Miss YouTube, look up Miss Helena Hologram, or put in Hey Bitches, honey. Go over there, subscribe and like it, honey. Get them numbers up for your girl and your boy. Yeah, they over there. Um, the reboot, Will and Grace, excellent. My opinion, A plus, 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 plus. Any of you executive producers, writers, whomever you are, even down to that side to do, girl, it's just so to do. I think it's so much easier to pull off a reboot if you can reboot with the same damn writers that you had in the girl. You know how I'm going with this, but yes, Will and Grace, bitch, y'all ain't even gotta walk the runway. Derrick on the remix with your boy gives you my full endorsement for one of the reboots of all motherfucking reboots that ever came on this side of the motherfucking Mississippi. Now, honey, yeah, this next reboot that I'm gonna talk about ended up in controversy, but I'm not gonna take away the quality of the reboot. And that was Roseanne. I think their reboot was good. I think that if they had the opportunity to, yeah, I totally agree with you, honey. I get my everlasting life, and honey, if they want to keep Will and Grace going, they can bring on. I mean, and a reboot if they had rebooted Will and Grace and did Jack and Karen, bitch, I would have been there for it because to me they would have started. But their chemistry and everything, even when they did the reboot, was still on point. That is the blueprint of reboots, bitch. You want to know how to do your reboot, bitch? Go watch Will and Grace. Listen, bitch. I'm a TV buff, bitch. I love TV. That's why I have to come. I have to go and I have to watch the new Fantasy Island, and see how and if it is connected to the original Fantasy Island in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, I'm right there too. I would give Roseanne a B for the reboot. Yeah, I don't. And then the Nielsen ratings would probably give it a B too. I mean, it was cool. It most definitely, which always gonna get props from me because you most definitely can connect the original Roseanne to the reboot. And to me, if there's no connection, I really don't watch it. And from what they're saying about my next show back in the '80s, bitch, Miss Dynasty, honey. Miss Dynasty gave, like I say, Miss Dynasty gave me my life, honey. Had some of the best, if not the best, cat fights going. Better than Falcon Crest, better than Miss Dallas. You know, um, there was another nighttime show that came on, and you know what? And even down to Dynasty, even before um, the reboot of the new Dynasty, you guys who are TV buffs like myself, y'all remember Dynasty did have a spinoff called the Kobe's. So yeah, I haven't seen. I think I've seen pieces of the new Dynasty. I'm gonna have to go and actually look at it, sit down and watch a full episode, and then the next time we do this reboot thing, I can come and bring my input on my thoughts, my opinions on I'm gonna have to come back with the reboot of Fantasy Island, and then I'll have to come back with the reboot of Dynasty. I mean, I read it to you guys. They say that the relationship between Blake and Steven is not about sexuality. Steven is confidently gay. Blake accepts him. Schwartz says, explaining, because in the original, Blake really had a problem with Steven's sexuality, and apparently he's in the newer version of Dynasty, and Steven is confidently gay. Blake accepts him, so that's the little difference. But I might have to check it out because they have. I would right now. I would give it. I'm gonna give it a C right now because I haven't seen it, but I would really give it a B because it is already connected to the original Dynasty. So that's where that is for me. Now I'm gonna tell you a show that a lot of people were very, 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 very mad at the final season. But let me tell you, Derek is gonna talk to you for a minute about reboot. And this one right here, let me tell you, I know a lot of people got upset with the finale of the have and the have nots. But listen to me, bitch. The way my mind goes, it actually, in my opinion, it actually could leave room for a fierce reboot um, with Hannah. Oh, and that's fierce, honey, because the way it went off. Hannah just knows that Candace is dead. First of all, Hannah don't know that her son is dead. So yeah, In my opinion, the have and the have nots could be have a fierce reboot with him. And girl, let me tell you. Was I upset that Veronica got killed? Fuck no. Candace? Hell no. Benny? Yeah, the part. You know, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even want to see that was fucked up what they did to Miss Cry. I ain't want to see her get killed, but yeah, they just but fucking Veronica girl, but they girl, bye girl. But I do think that the have and the have nots has opened up space for a serious reboot with Hannah and 'cause, you know, even though you know, Hannah and Miss Cry were like cookie crust girlfriends, you know what I'm saying? So Hannah like lost a lot. I know she ran bitch when she ran ah girl, it was a mess, honey. Honey, them bitches, them motherfuckers became so vicious on that final season, honey. Chad, Mr. Benny, honey, they got rid of her. They got rid of him. My future husband, now he gone. That's a damn shame. But yeah, Tyler Perry, you fucked up everybody with that with that final season. Um, so yeah, that's what we wanted to talk about. We wanted to talk a little bit about reboots. If you guys got some reboots y'all want to talk about, holla at your boy. I mean, like I said, I gave you my thoughts on Charm. Hated it. Fuller House, good job. Will and Grace, the ultimate reboot there could ever be. You want the blueprints of reboots, you directors, you writers, all of you people, y'all need to check it out. They should have continued to have and have nots. It was the closest thing to Dynasty. And yeah. I mean, yeah, and yeah, them was some. But the have and have nots at the end, bitch, they had a whole lot more killers on there than Dynasty on. Even when Dynasty ended, they ain't killed them. But they had a couple of deaths. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all remember that big wedding in Dynasty? I forgot who got killed, but I think Fallon was over there. Let me see something. What am I thinking? The cast of the original Dynasty. Cast of the original Dynasty. I don't know why this thing is acting dumb, but girl, you gonna give me what the hell I want. I'm trying. Cast of the original Dynasty. I'm trying to see something. I'm thinking. Okay, we know. Okay, girl, we know Linda Evans. We know John Forsythe, honey. I ain't even know. Took me. Okay, I thought so. I thought. Oh, I thought Heather Locklear was in Dynasty playing Sammy Joe. Girl. Pamela Sue Martin played Fallon. John, I ain't like Jeff. He was a dick. Steven, he was cuter back then, honey, because he looked like that. But okay. But yeah, I like the reboot. You know, yeah, I think have and have nots can come back with a reboot and put a couple more dollars in Tyler Perry pocket, honey. That's what I do, honey. I would reboot her till I couldn't reboot her no more, honey. Find out if Miss Hannah gonna have money or not, or everybody trying to kill that bitch. Girl, I don't know if it would be cute, honey. I'm trying to tell you, Tyler Perry, if you listen to me, which I doubt you are anyway, but honey, Lottie Dottie, tell every motherfucking body that you was on the remix with your boy Derrick. Oh, but yeah, Tyler, you would have an awesome opportunity to do the reboot of the Have and Have Nots. But guys, don't forget September the 4th, 2021, Elena Hologram presents Pride 365 Day Party from 5 to 9 p.m. at the church by 2601 Pennsylvania Avenue, Baltimore, Maryland 21217. Go on your boy page, go on Helena page, check it out, see what's going on. Hope to see you there. Guys, thank you so much for being here with the remix with your boy Derrick. Yeah, I kind of like that. I mean, I think the next time when we come back with the remix, we're gonna do yeah, we're gonna do reboot of movies. Yeah, we're gonna hit the movies. So when I come back, I'm gonna give you guys the before one more, what I'm gonna do, and we're gonna do the reboot of movies, especially the ones who had multiple reboots. We're gonna get into them, and the ones who had multiple reboots, we're gonna ask ourselves, when did that reboot start making sense? All right. Well, I thank you guys for being here. I love you guys again. I can never ever thank you guys enough for your prayers, your words of comfort, and all those good things that you guys sent for me and my family during that time of bereavement. To my brother Larry, I love you. Rest in peace. Now you can put on your robe. Tell your story. Don't let nobody else tell it for you. Tell your story, my brother. How, how you made it over. This your boy Derrick. I'm out. Peace.